Pika Protocol is an Optimism-based DeFi protocol that just announced they're airdropping 900,000 OP tokens to their users over the next few months. As of right now, this means that current liquidity providers would be getting an over 100% APR. But besides the rewards program, Pika is an up-and-coming perpetual swaps protocol that you should really know about. In this video, I'm going to do an overview on Pika Protocol and how it works, and at the end, I'm going to show you how you can use the platform, including how to take advantage of those juicy OP rewards. If you like being the first to know about these DeFi yield opportunities, hit that subscribe button. Pika Protocol is a decentralized perpetual swaps exchange that is built on top of Optimism. It allows you to go long and short a huge variety of assets, including coins that you might not find on other platforms, like ApeCoin, Dogecoin, and Axie Infinity. And you can create these long and short positions at up to 50 times leverage. It's similar to other perpetual swaps exchanges, like Perpetual Protocol, GMX, and DYDX. But it has a few key differences. Compared to Perpetual Protocol and DYDX, Pika has lower slippage on trades. And compared to GMX, Pika has a lot more options in terms of the trading pairs that it provides. And right now it's offering over 14 trading pairs. It's able to do this because of the way it works, combining two different oracles into a hybrid oracle model for price feeds. These oracles are the source of truth for price on Pika. The first oracle is what they call a fast oracle, and it pulls the median price from Coinbase, Binance, and FTX for a specific asset. It pulls this price every single time before a trade is executed, which is important because it prevents people from being able to front run the price if the oracle is updating too slowly. Pika also uses Chainlink price oracles as a backup and safeguard to the prices given by the fast oracle. This extra redundancy is very important because if traders were able to find some exploit in the system, they would be able to exploit it until the Pika vault was drained. Speaking of the vault is the main counterparty to all trades on the Pika platform. Anybody can deposit USDC into the vault in order to become a liquidity provider. The vault earns fees from trades plus the inverse of the profit and loss from traders, which means that the more money traders make, the worse the vault does, and vice versa. Although you would expect that across all traders, on average, traders would break even, so that P&L portion of the vault would also break even, and you'd just be earning the fees. Luckily, we can actually check the vault's P&L over time using this handy dandy Dune dashboard, which I'll make sure to link in the description in this video. First, looking at this chart which shows the daily profit and loss for traders, we can see that even though there are up days and down days, over time, the traders are actually losing on average, which of course is good for the vault, which we can see on the vault's net return. Even though the vault has some losing days, the majority of days are winning, and the average over the 30-day period has always been positive. So in addition to the profit and loss from traders, there are multiple fees that liquidity providers in the vault are earning. The main fee are the trading fees, which is 0.1% of every trade. Half of this fee goes to liquidity providers in the vault. The next fee is the funding fee. The goal of the funding fees is to bring balance in situations where the long or short positions on a specific trading pair are out of balance. When there are more longs than shorts on a specific position, the long traders pay this funding fee to the short traders. And the same happens when there are more shorts than longs. Because the net position of the vault is always the opposite of the net position of the traders, aka it's in the minority in longs or shorts, it always gets this funding fee. The funding rate is updated every single time a trade happens on that pair, and it's paid as soon as a position is closed. The final fee that the vault earns is liquidation profit, which comes when positions are liquidated. When a position gets liquidated, the extra margin is sent to liquidity providers and Pika Protocol. So now onto the Optimism rewards. Pika Protocol is part of OP Summer, which means that over the next few months, they're going to be incentivizing both traders and LPs to use their platform through OP token rewards. For traders, 105,000 OP tokens will be distributed over the next few months as a 50% fee rebate. And you get this trading fee rebate up to the first 100K in volume every month, which means that if you want to go leverage long or short on a specific coin, Pika Protocol is probably going to be one of the most low fees to do that with this rebate. Moving on to the rewards for liquidity providers, 480,000 tokens are going to be distributed over the next 6 months. This is going to be happening at a rate of 80,000 OP tokens per month. Because those 80,000 OP tokens are currently worth around $93,000, and there's around $900,000 in liquidity in the Pika vault, that means that the rewards APR for Pika is going to start out at over 100%. And that's before adding in the gains from the Pika platform fees. So now let's get into how we can actually use the Pika platform as a trader or an LP. Okay everyone, here I am on Pika Protocol's website, which is pikaprotocol.com. And the first thing we're going to do is initiate a leverage trade using Pika. So I'm going to click on Start Trading. So in order to use Pika's platform, you're going to need to be on Optimism's network and you're going to have USDC in your wallet. So just make sure you have those things before we get started. So here we are in the trading interface. And as you can see on the left here, we have all of the different trading pairs that we can select from. Some of these pairs like ETH and USDC have up to 50x leverage, but some of the higher volatility pairs like APE have up to 20x leverage. So I want to create a trade that will act as a hedge to my mostly long positions, just in case the entire crypto market goes down. So in order to do that, I'm looking for a volatile coin that will go way down if the crypto market goes down. And the ones I'm kind of thinking of are Doge, Ape, or Axie. Of course, any one of these coins could come out with some kind of announcement that would make the price spike and liquidate my position. So when you're using leverage like this on these kinds of platforms, it's extremely important that you only play with what you're willing to lose. So, alright, so I've decided on shorting Dogecoin for my trade. And in the top right over here, we can see the USDC in our wallet. And here under this margin section is actually where we're going to choose how much of our wallet balance we want to use as margin in this trade. So I want to save half of my USDC for the liquidity vault. So I'm just going to be doing 50 USDC here. So now we can select our leverage. And one thing to keep in mind is that it's very easy to over leverage your position. So even if you're right about which direction the coin is moving, you could still get liquidated. So for that reason, I'm going to short Dogecoin at a 3x leverage. So looking at this bottom right corner, we can see some of the important information for our trade. This is going to be the price of Dogecoin right now. This is the price impact we have on the trade, which I think is actually going to go down to 0% slippage in the next few weeks. And so this is very important. This is our liquidation price. So Dogecoin is currently at around 6 cents. If it got to 7.8 cents, that means our entire position, our entire $50 would be liquidated. We're paying a trade fee of 10 cents, which I think actually might be the UI rounding up, because as far as I'm understanding it, the trade fee is 0.1%, which would be 5 cents for Pika Protocol. There's a very small execution fee that goes to the market makers, and so the total cost for our leverage trade is $50.30. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit submit on that trade. Look over the details to make sure everything is as expected. Then I'm going to hit confirm and confirm it in my MetaMask. Go ahead and hit confirm there. And voila, we have now initiated our order. Once our position is here, we can either add to it or close it out. And overall, the trading interface is pretty self-explanatory. But I just want to warn you again, don't use too much leverage. So now going back up to the top of the screen, we can go to my favorite part, which is the vault. So I've already explained how the vault works, but here you can see a few key stats, like the vault APR. This is the last 7 days, what its annualized APR would be. The total vault balance is around $940,000 right now. And it looks like they have a limit of around $5 million, so around $4 million more dollars can be staked. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the stake button to deposit 50 USDC. We'll actually just deposit all of it. So once you stake, your stake will be locked for 3 days, so you have to wait at least 3 days before you can pull any money out. You also won't be able to unstake in the rare case that you pulling out would bring the utilization ratio over 100%. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit stake here and then hit OK in my MetaMask. Thank you Optimism for the low 9-cent transaction fee. And there you have it, I've successfully staked, and over time, I should be able to see my USDC rewards going up. Hitting claim would claim these USDC rewards. Hitting reinvest would put them back in the vault, and unstaking would pull your money out of the vault. So if you do end up earning OP rewards from Pika, it's important that you delegate those rewards to someone in governance because that could qualify you for an airdrop in the future. I am actually an Optimism delegate, so I'm going to put my delegate link below in case you want to delegate your tokens to me. All that delegation means is that you are delegating the voting power of your tokens to a delegate who has made the commitment that they'll do the research on all of the governance proposals. So that's it for this video on Pika. I really do think it's an interesting exchange, and I expect it to grow a lot as soon as they start offering these token rewards. So that's it for Pika. It's definitely a protocol that I'm going to be using in the future if I want to do any long or short positions. And I'm definitely going to be yield farming in the liquidity vault. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.